Alright, so just got done watching the Microsoft press conference. Uh, I give that a meh out of 10. That press conference that was probably the worst one I've seen from Microsoft. It was pretty bad. Again, far too much emphasis on the casual market again. The core titles that they showed, some look decent. Well, most of them look decent, but there was absolutely no surprises there. Everything that they showed, the stuff we knew was coming. There wasn't one surprise title in that whole conference. I don't even think that's happened at an E3 before. Even Sony, when they had almost all of their titles leaked, they still had like 2 games we didn't know was coming. This press conference had no secret games at all. Now, they opened with Modern Warfare 3, which looked great, of course, but yeah, Modern Warfare 3 looked great, but that's multi-platform. Okay, I can't believe they bust out with Lionhead Studios. Stop it with the Fables, please. 4 Fables in a generation. Now this one is on rails. I don't know if you guys know this, but this one's on rails, completely on rails, and it looks very boring. Very boring. But yeah, another Fable. Looks like the rumors about Halo Remake and Halo 4 were both true. Now, Halo 4, they just showed a very bad looking, completely CG trailer at the end, saying that it's coming at the end of next year. No footage, no in-game footage at all. Then the remake of Halo. Now this is really disappointing. That remake looks so bad. I mean, it's supposed to be a completely remastered remake, and it looks like a first gen 360 title. Looks like a first gen 360 title, and the frame rate, or at least in its current state on that video, that frame rate is horrendous. Like it's probably, it looks like the frame rate in half the video looked like it was 15 frames per second. Like it looked real bad. And I'm not even a Halo hater either, but even if you're a big Halo fan, if you thought that looked amazing, you need to slap yourself, because that looked like trash. To be on the 360, to be a remake of an old game, like all the other remakes that have been coming out, they're like 60 frames per second, like Metal Gear. I mean, come on. That frame rate was just beyond horrible. And I don't know. See, what's the crazy thing about this is the best part of that conference had nothing, just like last year, had nothing to do with video games. They're trying to turn this system, like Microsoft and Sony, they're just trying to sell us setup boxes or set-top boxes. They're not, it's not even about games to them anymore. All the games that they showed, and guys noticed that 90% of the games that they showed exclusive to 360 were all like casual junk. Like most of that's like that Disney game. That Disney game looked garbage. Then you got Double Fine. Freaking Tim. Tim comes out with a freaking Sesame Street game, dude. Really? I mean, I know that last game you guys didn't do that well, but a Sesame Street game, really? Wow. And then you got the fanboys in the audience still clapping for it just because it's by Double Fine. Like, you guys aren't gonna buy that game. Like this press conference was borderline Nintendo 2008. I think it actually was. It had its moments of being just as bad. This was a horrible press conference. But the highlight of the show, believe it or not, was Ghost Recon. Ghost Recon Connect looked crazy. The controls on that really impressed me. That was tight. That demonstration was tight. Now that CG trailer that they showed before the demonstration, that was whack. But the actual demonstration, that was tight. I don't know if you guys didn't see it. It pretty much shows how you can do a shooter with Connect only, and it actually, they got it working real nice. But the problem is, it's a Ghost Recon game, and nobody really cares about Ghost Recon anymore. But yeah, that was actually the highlight of their entire press conference. That Ghost Recon demonstration, which was only 5 minutes long. The press conference was an hour and a half. So yeah, press conference kind of weak. Well, no, it wasn't kind of weak. It was very weak. I was falling asleep. Watched the whole thing, but I was this close to falling asleep, and that's a bad sign. So yeah, Microsoft, your press conference gets a out of 10. Oh yeah, one more thing, and I know a lot of people are going to try to spin this conference trying to say, oh, this is a great conference, blah blah blah. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. Just stop. You know there's something wrong when the little Asian girl from Dance Central gets a bigger ovation coming out than 90% of the developers that came out at a game developer conference. Fail.